Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to ezOS. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? So, we're back because I know I'm a little late to this, but you saw from the title, we are doing an ultimate upgrade saga of Windows 8 to Windows 8.1. Then in a new virtual machine, we will do Windows 10 1507 to 23H2. Then in another virtual machine, we will do Windows 11 21H2 to 25H2. So let's get started. Since this is going to take hours anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. Right here, right now. So click on next. Install now. And let's get started. Anyways, what do y'all think of Windows 8? Do you think it's bad? Or do you think it's good? In my opinion, I can see why it's bad, but I don't really care about this about the start menu thing. Oh right, you need a product key for this. That's not my product key from last time. I don't think I do. Okay, I'm going to have to take some time here to go and get this darn product key. Alright, so just give me like a couple seconds. Well, not seconds. Well, it'll be a second for you, but it'll probably be like an hour for me. Actually, no, it'll be like a couple minutes. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, and as you can clearly tell, we got that all figured out pretty quick. So yeah, that wasn't that hard, and now I have the product key written down and just have to go back to this. So I already have all the drives set up, so I don't have to go and actually just go and set up the other ones. I already have all the virtual machines set up. So yeah. Alright, well, um, so for right here, I think I'm just going to just speed up the process. But I'm gonna actually watch so I can see on how long it will take. Because it's been like 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Is at 5%, so let's try to see. Where is it gonna be whenever it finishes? How long will this video be? Alright, well, I guess I'll see you after the little thing, you know? Alright, let's just watch. You people are lucky that I have a nice bag and just speed up the video for y'all. Because that's it. About 14 minutes. So, yeah, I hope y'all are happy. Anyways, for the screen resolution, I'm just gonna. Use it in 1080p. And hey, you wanna know something? There was always a start button. There just wasn't a physical one. Plus, if you have a keyboard, you hit the Windows key. There you go. So yeah, just saying. Not much issues with Windows 8 in my opinion. Hold up, it said in any corner. I'm putting in any corner. Uh, you liars. It said any corner, didn't it? Pretty sure it said any corner. You can, it'll open the menu. I guess it has to be on this side. Yeah, it must be on this side. Yeah, you want to know something? I'm doing this on a dual monitor setup. So every time I go to this thing, I'm gonna go onto my other monitor. So yeah. Okay, alright, who put this to 6-7? Who did? I swear I'm not edit anything. It just came like that. There we go. There we go. You can also change your keyboard settings and stuff. Also, you wanna know something? Why do I name this computer if you haven't seen it before? Well, I think if you go to personalize, you can. No, not personalize. Account picture maybe? Oh, wait a minute. I need to activate Windows. Darn it. Notifications. Search. Wait a minute. Hold up. I know something. I know what we can do. Unless this thing doesn't have internet, which it probably doesn't. Oh. PC settings. Oh, you're already in PC settings. Okay. Well, Windows update. This can check to see if we have internet. Though the servers have been down since what, like 2023 or something. I don't know. Windows 8 didn't last too long. Didn't last as long as Windows 10 did. That's for sure. Same with Windows XP. I mean, if you think about it, Windows XP came out back in 2001 and got support up to 2014. You know what that is? That's 13 years. That's more than Windows 10. That's 13. Yeah, that's 3 years more support than Windows 10 got. Ish. You can also sync the settings for some reason. I don't really know why you would want to. You can. Privacy. You can also just change that, which I don't know why they don't let you change that. To begin with, you have to change it from here. I'm going back over here to desktop. Going here, right clicking on computer. Properties will tell you all the stuff. Yep, there it is. Garbage PC. Okay, I think I know how to do the thing where we have to open command prompt first. So we do this. CMD. I ping google.com and they have internet. Okay, so what we do now that we have internet, what we do is you do not want to do this on your modern PC. Well, if your modern PC has Windows 8 on it, do not connect to the internet if you do not have it fully updated through Legacy Update. Yes, Legacy Update does exist. If you didn't already know that, you can update any device that's running Windows from Windows 2000 all the way up to Windows 11. Yeah, that's right. Windows 11 is on there because there's unsupported versions of Windows 11 if you did not know that. So, yeah. For example, 21H2, 22H2, and 23H2. Those are the three versions that are out of support. And the reason why I'm actually deciding on making this video today is because Windows 11 24H2, one of the best versions of Windows 11, is actually losing support this year. Did you know that? It's kind of insane. 24H2 is the final version of Windows 11 that actually let you use a local account. Yes. 24H2 did let you use a local account. It was the final version of Windows 11 that did. I don't know if they changed it yet. I haven't used 24H2 in a long time. I don't know. They probably did, knowing them. But now what we have to do here is we just run PowerShell. Now we're in PowerShell. So now that we're in PowerShell, well, first of all, we have to give it admin, so we have to close this. But now that we know that we have internet, which actually seems kind of obvious. Wait, how do you get to that one screen again? Do you like do that? No. Oh, you right click and then you click all apps. There you go. Why is it running so badly? This is running really slow. Run as administrator. This is with 8 gigs of VRAM. Well, 8 gigs of RAM and 4 gigs of VRAM. Why is it running so bad? It could be because you have no drivers installed. That would probably be it. This is gonna take forever. But anyways, we can go ahead and actually give myself the stuff we need here by going to System32. But yeah, and then you do not do this on your actual computer if you're running Windows 8 and it's trying to do the internet. Make sure that you have the antivirus software just in case. You never know what might happen. Do not insert this. Do not insert that. Oh, it failed. Wait, what? It was aborted. What? Oh, wait, hold up. It's mad about something. Hold up. Huh. And you can't do HTTP. You have to do HTTPS. Okay, well, maybe they did it differently here in this 8. Oh, great. Okay, so the internet lied to me. Great, okay, well, I guess we can't activate Windows, unfortunately. But you wanna know what we can do? Move on to Windows 8.1. So let me go ahead and get that inserted real quick, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, and just like that, we got Windows 8.1 set up. We don't want any updates, so no. Next. Okay, so it was a good thing that I got the proc key before I went and did this. Alright, we'll see you whenever I'm done entering this proc key. Yep. And just like that, we are all good to go. Except keep personal files only. No, we're doing this as an upgrade, so this. Next. Make sure you're ready to install. Got it? Please wait. Yeah, I'm waiting though. Installing Windows 8.1. Alright, once again, we're going to speed up this process because, well, it's going to take a long time. I can already feel it. So, I'm going to speed up the process for y'all since, well, I don't want you being bored. Because, to be honest, I wouldn't blame you for being bored. I already feel kind of bored installing Windows 8. But trust me, Windows 10 will be a lot better. I hope. Well, see you after the montage, I guess. God. We are finally back into Windows and not into the out-of-box experience or the installation. Man, that took forever to get everything ready, dude. You wanna know how long it's taking me to get to this point without editing? Yeah, it's been an hour and 8 minutes with no editing. Look at the performance of this, dude. Horrible. Okay, well, let's see what you can do here on Windows 8.1, and, well, let me tell you, not much. So, going over here, you can go into Windows, yeah, it's not much. Really, the only thing that I actually like about this is that you go down here, go to Media, then over here in Media, you can play all the sounds. You can even play the start sound. Oh, dear God. Okay, yeah, you can go for this. Finish. Importing media library, you can go and do that. Right, it's that one. Where's the actual thing? You have to do tab. Alright, I'm gonna play it real quick. I guess there's no sound, huh? Is there no sound? Oh no, no, there's sound. Play something. Next level. Okay, I guess not. Guess we can't play that. Okay, well. Alright. Well, that's Windows 8.1. Shut down. Not only because this thing needs it, because it's running horribly even on the host system, which is Windows 11. And, and it's running pretty bad there too, so. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to get to installing to the Windows 11 upgrade saga in today's video since it's already been over an hour. I haven't even edited it yet. Because while I'm still making the video, obviously, so I can't edit it during the video. I wish that were possible, but it's not. Is this thing gonna respond or is it not? Oh, okay, I guess it's responding. And oh, oh, there it goes. Okay. Well, that's Windows 8.1 and Windows 8. Now we have Windows 10, then Windows 11. We're gonna go ahead and, you know what? We can come back to Windows 10, alright? Reason why we're not doing Windows 10 in this video is because this video is mainly all for Windows 11. It was not really meant for Windows 8 at all. It was really meant for Windows 11, so we're just gonna go straight to Windows 11. But first, I have to go and do something. So, I will see you in, well, for you, it will be only like a, it will only be like a second. But for me, it's going to be like a few minutes. So, yeah, see you in a bit. Welcome back to Windows. So, we're going to do Windows 10. This Windows 17 is going to issue now. Because I decided to change my mind. So, let's just get started. This is going to take a really long time. I don't want to waste any time. Alright, well, once again, I'm just going to speed this process up, so I'll see you whenever it finishes. Alright, we are back. Windows 10. Now, I need to start Windows 10, 15, and 11. Not 32 bit. Alright, and I'll speed up this process again. So, I guess I'll see you after. Alright, see you after it's done. Alright. And welcome back to it this time. Oh, that took a long time. Because this is without editing right now. And it's an hour. Yeah, that took a long time. Anyways, who's your 31607? I sure am. This is the anniversary update, by the way, if you did not know that. The one that we're on right now is the November update. I don't want to help make the installation of Windows better. And next, checking your PC. Right. There we go. That's a lot easier to see now. I have a black border around it. Oh, there is no black border. How much switch are we using? I gave this thing 128 gigabytes and stuff. That's insane. Actually, should choose like that. Oh, wow, not that much. That's only about how much? 15 gigabytes. That's not at all. Alright. Well, we're pretty good then. Install. Alright. Once again, speed up the process. Because this is going to take like another hour, so yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in I guess I'll see y'all when it's done. And we're back. Windows 10. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Hasn't reached 2 hours yet. I was definitely very close. Wait, how much storage are we taking on this 120 gigabyte drive so far? I think it doubled. Yeah, wait. It went down. What? Uh, okay. Okay then. That's kind of interesting. It went down, so it went up. Well, percentage agree. Alright, and install. Alright, and once again, we'll go ahead and just speed this process up. Because it's kind of boring for you to have to sit through this for like an hour. Well, see when it finishes. Again. This is 1703. And I think it's Sniper 1709. But first, I want to show you that this is 1703. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, let's go ahead and get the thing on there. Install. Alright. And for this one, I think we're going to just end off Windows 10. Since, well, this without editing is already over 2 hours and 50 minutes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this whole thing out. We're just going to to cut everything out. And I'll see you in 1709, whenever it's installed. 1803, whenever that's installed. 1809, whenever that's installed. 1903, when that's installed. 1909, when that's installed. 2004, when that's installed. 21H1 when that's installed, 21H2 when that's installed, 22H2 when that's installed. That's 9 versions of Windows 10. And then for Windows 11, we're trying to do what we did for Windows 8 in the beginning of Windows 10. So, yeah, well, I guess see you in a bit. Alright. And we're back. Once again. It's racking again. I don't know if the video can see it. No, the video cannot see it, so y'all are not gonna be able to see this lag. It's frozen for you. And for y'all, it's not. That's how I think it is. I don't know. How much we use it? I can hit 4 gigabytes. Okay, we didn't even change at all. Did it even go up to 1709? Hold up. Oh my god, dude, it's very frozen. Hold on. For me, it's very frozen. I'm back again, and yeah, it's a lot better performance now. So if you hit Windows R, it will already have WinRAR in there, and what you look at that, 1709. So just like that, it's 1709. So hey, we know that that's good now. But now I want to see on what's new. Well, first of all, we saw that now that the light mode is now a thing. I think it's always been a thing. I don't know. I wasn't really paying much attention. I wasn't really paying any attention to it. But yeah. You can also change if you want it to be dark mode by going over here to going over to settings, personalization, the colors, and then doing this. You can also change your accent color. I guess I can say that since it's already on blue, you can go ahead and just do that. Which I think is kind of cool. How about we leave it like that, actually? You can change the lock screen if you really wanted to. Wait a minute. I can test the fact that we have internet. I can test that by going over to North Edge. And then you send it to update my browser. Oh, no, I'm just gonna use the old one. Oh, okay. YouTube.com. Technically, since I'm the owner, I don't need to be signed in to take something on YouTube. Okay? I'm just saying, technically, I'm the owner of this. So you can't tell me that I can't just go and download my own picture. The picture that I used. Well, I have to put this because if I put the other one, it's trying to find some random people. I want to only find mine, so we're just gonna go and search. this. It's gonna show up yet. Hello. I mean, yeah, I get that this is not a virtual machine, so it's gonna be way slower. But come on, do something. I can just sit here on a white screen that says all shorts, videos, unwatched, watched, recently uploaded, and live. And YouTube all the way up here. Um, Never mind. And I would just say that I can just go and just copy and paste, but I didn't download any of the drivers yet, so I can't do that. Huh. Let's see, what can I do? Well, YouTube doesn't want to work, so you know what? I get the new Microsoft Edge. Maybe that'll work. Well, I mean, all you have to do is just run it, so I just gonna run it. Actually, I think you're supposed to save it, but well, too late now. Yes. Oh, never mind. Easy done. We can't wait for you to try it. Well, what if I didn't want to try it? What if I was being forced to try it because I couldn't use this one, so I couldn't use the old ones. I have to get the new one. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're not gonna do that anymore. Alright, well, I'm only getting this because I want to change the wallpaper and lock screen to this, to that, to see if it'll save. And to see if this will stay there. I mean, it might not in 1803. I don't know if 1803 was the one to change it. It might have been 1903. I think it was 1903 actually. I don't know. Yeah, it's installing Microsoft Edge. Well, technically, we already have Microsoft Edge. So, feels kind of stupid right now, Microsoft. Technically, we already have Microsoft Edge, so if I were you, I would feel a little stupid right now. Installing Microsoft Edge and Microsoft Edge is already installed. And there we go. Edge. No. No, and no. No. I have to click so much. No. Alright. Finally. Alright, we can now go ahead and go to YouTube.com. Maybe it'll load a little bit faster. Did you know that this is that you can actually download this on Windows 7? I should try that. But in order to get Microsoft Edge, you have to update everything on Windows 7. We're gonna know if I should make a video on that. Anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and see if it loads now. Oh yeah, it definitely loads a lot faster now. And then you can just go here. Thank you for that. Downloads. Photos, okay. And would you look at that? It works. Okay, just don't zoom in too close to it. Okay, so right click, personalize, browse. Are y'all ready? I'm not. And this is the power of ezOS. Oh my god, it works. Okay, lock screen. Picture. Browse. Downloads. Right there. There we go. Perfect. Theme. The color is going to match something. What do I want pictures to be? Or the color? What would kind of match ezOS style? Red. Wonderful. Lock screen. Theme. Hold up. We didn't apply our entire theme yet. Our tiles on start. Why not? Our taskbar. Oh my god, it's lagging again. Okay, we're using the OBS cam. Perfect. This is our new theme. Save. Name or theme. ezOS theme. Perfect. That's a great theme name. Yes. We got ezOS theme. I can apply that theme every time we log into this one. Where'd the taskbar go? I think I turned on auto hide. That's fine. Okay. It's doing it again, you know? I mean, I already have the ISO readers, so we can just go straight to H3. I don't know why it keeps doing this though. And don't say it's my CPU, because I'm gonna go check my CPU right now. To see if maybe it is the CPU. I think it's the RAM though. I mean, 100% is the RAM. Because RAM is the only thing that like, makes things run slower if used too much. I'm sure the CPU, but still. The CPU is the most important thing. If that thing's lagging, then... Or yeah, it is the RAM, I was right. Okay, unfortunately, we're going to have to do something about the RAM. It's using like 10 gigs right now. You know, we're gonna shut down. We're gonna shut this thing down. Oh dear God. It's fine, we can do it remotely. Control E, there we go. I'll use less RAM. It'll just give it a couple minutes. Maybe it'll calm down. What, calm down? Is it? It is. Was it that? It did calm down, and it's still really laggy. Okay, I don't really know what... I don't really understand But for some reason, whenever I'm like recording that, it just like lags. Everything that is that OBS is recording. Is I'm recording. Cause I'm recording my main monitor through my second monitor, and it's just lagging like crazy. But then as soon as I go back to this one, it's running fine. So I don't really know what's happening here. But onto this monitor, it like lags like crazy. But then I put it back onto my second monitor, and it works fine. I don't understand. Maybe you can't have it open on one thing, then I don't know. Maybe it's the processor sitting at 4. Yeah, I would try to do it that way, but my cursor won't even show up on my monitor now. I mean, it probably would if I were to just like wait. But that takes too long. Cause it's just not even loading now. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can fix this, and you can just chill for a bit. Okay, that's gonna be the best I can get it right now. But yeah, I like the colors of this theme. We'll just have to see if it saves this theme. Just everything of this theme. Not right now. Next, checking your PC, we're getting a few things ready. Accept. Press accept. Hit accept. Ensure you're ready to install. It'll take a few minutes. Didn't even take a minute. Okay. Make sure your PC has enough space. It has more than enough space since it's only using 13 gigs, so okay. Alright, and once again, I'm just going to cut this part out because y'all are probably bored of this already. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it out. Alright, well, I will see y'all in a bit. Bye for now. And here we are in Windows 10 1809, 1803. Yeah. Here we are. It kept our theme, as you can see. And it kept the name. It pretty much kept everything. And I think this was in all the versions, but I just now noticed that this was here. This might have even been in Windows 8, and I just haven't noticed it. Select photo button. I don't have that on my keyboard, buddy, just saying. Klondike, because that's the normal one. Okay, cool. Cool, yeah, I know. I've played this game before. Grandmaster, no, I suck at this one. Close, I don't need that. Okay, so Oh darn! I got the bad one. Okay, we're ready on the start. Okay, that one can go there. These sends are very delayed. These sends are very delayed. Okay, that's at 4 somewhere. But I guess not. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Okay, enough of that game. Alright. Well, I already have the ISO in here, so we can just go ahead and just go straight to it. Time for 1809. How do you like my theme? Do you think it's kind of cool? I think it's kind of cool. Maybe because of this, but yeah. I mean, if it wasn't as pixelated as it is, it probably would be a lot better. Yeah, it is very pixelated. I can probably edit the pixels and maybe I can make it a little more high resolution because it looks horrible. To update drivers and optional features, no. Next, checking your PC. We're getting a few things ready. License terms. Yep, June of 2018. That would actually be 1807, but this is 1809. So I guess they were getting this started back in June of 2018. Then they released it in September. So that's kind of cool. And then we have 1903. 1903 is basically just March of 2019. And then 1909 is basically just September of 2019. And then 2004 is just April of 2020. And then this version is not current. For more info, go to KB4464619. Make sure you're ready to install. What needs your attention is this. What if I say keep personal files only? Make sure you're ready to install. And then it gets past that. Huh. Okay, well, this is technically still an upgrade because I don't have any third-party apps. meaning that everything that is going to come with the new one will stay on this one. Because all of the apps that I have on here currently are all first party. They just come pre-installed. So they're all first party from Microsoft themselves. I did not install any third party apps except for Microsoft Edge, which I got from the older one, but that one's going to come in a newer one anyway, so we might as well just let it go away since I already did what I wanted to do, so. Oh, wait, no, that's going to delete my theme, though. Isn't it? Is it going to delete my theme? Oh, please don't delete my theme. My theme took me a long time to make. Mainly because if you delete that one thing, that one image that I don't want you deleting, you're going to make this whole thing unrecoverable. I mean, it says keep personal files only, meaning that that file should be safe. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so I can't do a full upgrade. But the thing is that if I do it this way, it might not keep the theme. I mean, I'm going to have that picture for next time, so I can just remember how everything was. Which what it was turn on everything I can, make it red. Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna write this down. So, turn everything I can on red, and then ezOS logo for both lock screen and wallpaper. Well, actually, no, desktop. Alright, there we go. Install. Alright, and I will see you when this finishes. So, yeah, see you. See you in a bit. Alright, and I just fixed my theme. Oh, wait, I didn't save it yet. Gosh darn it. Let's just save it real quick. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's also new to this one. It's lagging again, unfortunately. For me, though, but for you, it should be fine. Theme. Save theme. ezOS theme. Yeah, this time I'm actually adding the. Oh, you can't add a space. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you can't. It's just lagging for me again. Okay, well, no, let's not add a theme. Well, no, let's not add a space. I meant. We want to add a theme, obviously. Alright, well, this is ATM9. Don't believe me? Think again. So that wasn't really a full upgrade. I mean, it was definitely an upgrade. And I know for a fact it was an upgrade because whenever it was doing the thing, I saw that it said updating Windows. It always says that whenever it's doing an upgrade. So, well, at least on these older ones. On 1507 to 1511, it actually shows that it was upgrading Windows. Because it had that little circle thing. I actually really like that one a lot more than just updating Windows with the blue, with like the blue screen, and then just saying updating Windows. You know, That was a little boring. The one back from 1507 was cool. I think it was pretty cool. I mean, I think it was cool. I mean, it's awesome. But, of course, they changed it on these newer ones. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue with our next one here. Which I did not enter this one in before time. I know I know it may be looking like I'm going through this pretty slow. But that's because on my screen it's lagging, and for you it's like going like full speed, so that's why. That's it's not like I'm doing this because I'm just a slow dude. No, I just can't see the same speed y'all can because, well, oh yeah, it's when they added light mode. 1903, got it. Okay, this is also when they changed the wallpaper, but is it going to save our theme? What? Let's see. Yeah, that last one wanted me to get an update, but I wanted to do a full update. A full upgrade. Jesus, dude, it's literally lagging like crazy right now. Hold up. Nah, this time going back to the other monitor isn't gonna save me. For you, you're seeing this full speed right now. I'm seeing this at like 10 frames per second, dude. Nah, actually, no, it's less than that. This thing's running like 1 FPS for me right now. But for you, it's like it's probably like running like full speed. I don't know, because I'm still making this. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to suffer here. My goodness, this thing is so laggy. I'm just trying to do this so that I can test my monitor and see if it's gonna start lagging like crazy again. I think it's the RAM. Hold up. I'm gonna check test measure again. And luckily this one's set to the second monitor so you can't see it. Wow, I can't even do 2 gigs of RAM. But I literally can't go any lower than that or else I can't install these versions of Windows. Huh. Weird. It's like using nearly 8 gigabytes. That's really stupid. It was working before, but now it's just like lagging. Well, wait, now it's not. It's like going full speed now. Maybe it's because I'm. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna try having OBS minimized the whole time. Maybe just having it minimized is what's making these higher frames happen. Let's see. I mean, just having task manager up and it seems to be a little bit faster. For me, at least. For you, it's still gonna be running full speed no matter what. Because according to OBS, we're doing 60 FPS. But this is output we're doing. This isn't input. It's not going like. Well, obviously, because you can't input FPS, you can only output FPS. So, yeah, for you, it's running full speed. And also, just a fair warning, if you're trying to make your video go faster, don't go past 60 FPS. Alright, just a fair warning. I tried that, and you can go any positive into your frame into your little frames per second thing over one, or over wherever you want. It doesn't really care, because if you do the fractional one, you can put anything you want. And I made like over 2,000 FPS one time, or I think it was just 2,000 FPS. Yeah, I was not happy. Literally, this system kept wanting to just die every time I were to go make a video with that. So I was like, okay, we'll go stay with 60. So yeah, we're staying with 60. We're not doing that. That was insane. The fans would just kick on immediately each time I would start a video, and it's just insane. It's just really insane on how insanely slow it is whenever you have it set to that. And yeah, it's not even using all of the frames, it's just using like 200, and then that's it. 200 out of 2,000, yeah. I wonder what type of difference that would make. If there's just a 2 out of like 2 out of 100. That's just one. That's just 1%. Apparently. Yeah, that's right. I can do brain things. You really gotta check this hard. I mean, it's not that hard. You literally just go. Or you do this. Wait for this to open. Go here. Click on properties. Congratulations, you know that we have enough space now. Since when did Windows not take over 30 gigabytes when it was 64-bit? Didn't it take like over 60? Well, no, not over 60, but over 30. Didn't you use over 30? Isn't that like? Yes, we can. Okay, we can do a full upgrade. Okay, so we can actually keep this theme. Installing Windows 10. Wait. Hold up. Excuse me, hold up. That's supposed to be red, but that's blue. Darn it. It's supposed to be red. Whatever. Still cool. Alright, well, I'll see you when this thing finishes. Alright? So, I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, yeah. See you in a bit. Here we are. Back in Windows. Once again. So, as you can tell, it says, "Hi, browse the web with the best performing browser on Windows." When the world, no. 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 Oh, well, now we have Edge back. And once again, I did not insert the ISO. So I have to do that right here with y'all right now. Alright, next. Getting updates. Accept. By the way, this is a option thing that I had turned on. Not for any reason. It just said to turn on everything I can turn on, so I did. And this is what we get. So this is our new theme. It's not the greatest theme because, well, we had to do with this. But hey, always is transparent, you know? But instead of blurring everything that's behind it, it just shows nothing behind it. I think it does show the icons though. No, not even the icons. That's insane. You would think that it would show the icons, but it doesn't. So that's interesting. Does that help your answer? I was wanting to open Outlook because now it's gonna ask for me to update it because that is not up to date. Like that version of Outlook is not up to date at all. Alright. And once again, I will see you when this finishes. So, yeah, I'll see you probably in like an hour. See ya. Alright, here we are. Pretty sure this is, what 1909? Yep, 1909. Alright. Well, let's see on what's new here. Description. Alright, well, we can go ahead and see if this has been updated. Hmm. Alright, well, that looks about the exact same, but look at this. ezOS, dude. How are y'all liking the channel so far? I know we just started, so it's not all, it's probably not gonna be all too great, but I think it's pretty good. Alright, well, let's go get Intestine 4 installed. Yeah, because when H1, then it's 21 H2, then it's 22 H2. At the end of this, if you feel like it, you can tell me which one of these versions it was your favorite. If you feel like it, you don't have to, but if you want to, you could. And I would appreciate those comments because so far I have no comments. No, I don't want to make this installation better. I don't want to. I want to help that because, well, it's not longer supported anyway. It's like it's not like they would even respond to that. They wouldn't even care. But yeah, I would highly appreciate if y'all were to comment on my videos. But you don't have to. I'm just saying that I would recommend. Well, not recommend. I would appreciate it if you did. Okay, well, it's good to know that it was not Clipchamp that I had open to edit my videos. Yeah, I was editing this video while making the video. Don't question on why, I just do that, because I do this in multiple parts, so that's why. Okay, I guess I did know live. Yeah, I'm doing this one in multiple parts, so if you think that some parts are unprofessional, you'll know why. Uh, I, uh, I lost track of which ones I've made, so I have to, like, view each one perfectly, or else I might get something wrong. Cause like the screen I have, the second monitor, well, the monitors that I have are not very big. They are very small. Both of them are very small. So yeah. I mean, they're not the smallest screens. I've held smaller. ones, like for example my phone, or yeah, because it would be my phone, and then I had this one tablet, and that one was um I mean that one was also pretty small, but it was definitely smaller than one of my screens I have right now. Are y'all ready for Valentine's Day? I completely forgot about Valentine's Day. That's in 3 days. Are y'all ready for it? 'Cause I'm not. Because, well, yeah. I mean, I should do a Valentine's Day thing where I do something for Valentine's Day. I don't know. Maybe do some random things. I mean, there's also Windows Buicks I could install too. I'm sure there's a Valentine's Day edition of Windows somewhere out there. I mean, there's a Christmas one for Windows 7, I think it was. So, yeah. Then there's multiple. Let me know if I should do a Christmas special too. Because I know we're gonna do a Valentine's Day special. So, but let me know if you want to see me do a Christmas special. Maybe this year I will do one. Last year is when I made this channel, but then my second video came in 2026 because I tried making 2025 and I did make it in 2025, but that one was different than the one that I uploaded this year. The one that I had uploaded this year is not the same as the one I had made originally back in 2025. It was supposed to come out in December of 2025, but unfortunately, I had to reformat my drive because it was just being weird, so I had to reformat it. So that's all gone now, unfortunately. But hey, the version that I had uploaded, the new version, has done pretty good. So yeah. Man, this thing loves getting updates, huh? It must love checking for updates. It's not gonna find any because all these things are out of date. Way out of date. This is back from 2020. It's 2026. Now, to be fair, it was 2020 of April. Well, April of 2020. So I guess it would make sense for there to be maybe a few updates, maybe. Oh, that's not good. For me, the whole thing is frozen. For you, it's not, but for me, it is. Oh, that's just fun, isn't it? To have something that isn't frozen, then having something that is frozen. For me, it's literally frozen. Oh, okay. How did it? Oh, okay. Doing that actually gave me better performance. I think it may have given you worse performance. I don't know. I can't see. All I'm seeing is the output on OBS. Okay, well I minimized OBS and the performance did not change, so guess we're just gonna have it up. And I think y'all might like the intro for this video that I've made. I don't really know. I didn't really try my best on that one. I just decided to make it. Because I'm still getting used to Clipchamp, because I'm still new to using Clipchamp. I used to use a different video editor, but now I'm using Clipchamp, and it's been a lot better. So, the videos I've made on it are a lot larger than they used to be, but the videos come out a lot better than they used to, so, yeah. Because this one can do 4K, the last one could do up to 16K, but if I even attempted 16K, oh, my monitors here don't even support that. They don't even support 8K. They don't even support 4K. So, yeah. And then I have one that doesn't even support 1080p, unfortunately. Well, actually, both of my monitors can support 1080p, but I can force 1080p on one of them. So, yeah. So on Windows, it just doesn't look right at all. One's big and the other one's small. Because the other one's like a 720p monitor, and then I have a 1080p monitor next to that. Though this one is actually a 720p monitor. They're both like 720p. Because 720p monitors are cheap. So I went, okay, we're getting two of them. So yeah, that's what I gave myself. Alright, well, I guess I'll see y'all when this is done. Well, see ya. Alright, and that's now installed. We now have, as you can see, 20H2 is now installed. Our theme is applied. I think it looks pretty good. I like how this looks. Do you? You can let me know in the comments if you want. Anyway, I think we're going to move on to 21H1 and just not really do much in 20H2 since it's basically the exact same as 2004, 1909, 1903, 1809, 1803. It's actually the exact same one as that one. Well, as all of those. We did do 2004, right? I think we did 2004. Or is this 2004 and I read it wrong? Hold up. No, this is 20. This is 22H2. This is 20H2, not 22H2. This is 20H2. Hmm. Hold up. Wasn't this in the... Huh. Weird. Well, I guess we can skip 20H2 since 20H2 is installed. Did it update to 20H2? Oh, I think it did. I think it did just that. So it skipped 2004 and upgraded to 20H2. Well, that kind of sucks. So it skipped 2004, but that's fine. 21H1. Watch this one be 2004. It just says 20H2 because it needs a restart or something. That would be kind of stupid, but it would also be kind of funny. Because I would just be skipping 20H2 for no reason. But I think they just added all the same stuff anyway. Because, like, here in 21H1, they were working on Windows 11. So there's going to be nothing different here in 21H1, 21H2, and 22H2. Why was there no 2022H1, you know? Why was there not one there? I guess they were too busy with Windows 11 that they just didn't install, that they just didn't do anything with Windows 10, 22H1. We instead made Windows 11, 21H2, and 22H2. Which is weird because Windows 10 22H2 came out around the time Windows 11 22H2 came out. So, yeah. And if you're going to, please don't get updates. Please. Do not get updates. If you're going to get an update, it's just going to update straight to 22H2 because this is 21H1 we're talking about here. Oh no. Well, that's not very good. Alright, did it again. Except, okay, no, don't get updates. Don't get updates. Don't you dare update, okay? I don't want you updating. And the thing is that they don't care anymore. They're going to get the updates no matter what, because like it doesn't show the thing saying if you want to get the updates or not. I mean, this one might. I know for a fact that 20H2 is going to, so this one might. Because 20H2, whenever I installed 20H2 one time, it just like, it was like, oh, you want to install 22H2? And I was like, no. Because H2 is what it was when Windows 11 was coming out, and Windows 11 is insane with the bloatware. It's also when Microsoft decided to get worse over the past years. Like Windows 7 was great, and they definitely made Windows a lot worse since then. I have to, like, that's just my honest opinion there. They definitely made Windows a lot worse since then. Like Windows 8 was the successor to Windows 7. Was it really the successor? If it was the worst operating system that ever existed? Just saying. For Windows XP though, yes, it has improved. But from Windows 7, no. I mean, Windows 10 was great, but Windows 7 was still better. It was still the superior one, in my opinion. In security wise, no. No, it is not. In looks, yes. But we can't keep everything in life. In life, you must at least replace something with something new. And in this case, it would be Windows 10 and 11. How is Windows 10 still a supported operating system? I don't know. It's been months since its end of support, unfortunately. Yeah, it's no longer supported. Oh, it's not officially. But for security updates, just get ABG or Malwarebytes or something like that. That's best. That's better security than Windows security. That's for sure. And then for just regular updates, legacy update will get you there. Just like it's literally just you had to have a supported browser. So for example, Internet Explorer on Windows 2000. And then you must have internet access. So for example, internet access with Internet Explorer from Windows 2000. And combining those two, putting in legacyupdate.net, congratulations. You got Legacy Update. So, and then you just download it and you're all good. Then you can get updates like normal. You can also enable Microsoft Update, which works in Windows 7. I don't know for the other ones. I've never tried that one yet. I don't think it works in Windows XP because Windows XP does it online. Well, Windows 7 does it on like the settings. Windows 8 does it a little weirdly. It does it the same way as Windows 10 and 11, but Windows 10 and 11 do it a little bit better than Windows 8 did. Windows 8, they called it software update. In Windows 10, they called it software update. And then in Windows 11, they called it update. Windows update. Actually, no, I think they called it Windows update in Windows 10 as well. I think they called it software update on like the earlier versions of Windows 10. But on these newer ones, I know for sure that they say Windows Update now, not software update. That's what Windows 8 called it. Windows 8 was a weird operating system. Having their start menu look like this. But obviously without transparency. There was no transparency back then. I mean, there was, but only on like the taskbar and the title bar, and that's basically it. It's unfortunate that it didn't really have arrow, it just had what looked like arrow. Man, it would have Windows 8 would have been a whole lot better if it still had arrow to it. It would have looked a whole lot better. And if their start menu wasn't in full screen, and they haven't gone for a tablet-like experience, you know? Because let's say you were on a desktop and you install Windows 8 to it, and you're like, huh, why does this look so stupid? Yeah, it's a really big difference. You'll notice it. Anyone will notice it, because let's say you had Windows 7 before, okay? Or if you had Windows 10, you thought Windows 8 would have been better. and you didn't look at up anything of Windows 8, well, you would install Windows 8, and you would remember the taskbar from Windows 10. You would be like, oh yeah, that came from Windows 8. So, okay, well, this should be pretty cool looking, right? Well, ish. I mean, like, would you really want a taskbar that looks like this? It has, like, barely any of the apps that you would want to use. Like, would you like this with no personalization? You can't even personalize it. The only thing you can do in there is just remove everything, but then you can't add anything. I mean, you can, but the thing is that here, if you want to go and view something, you can't right click it. From how you get to view everything is you go here, and then you go all apps. And then that's how you get it to show everything. And then if you wanted to go and add something to out here that isn't already out here, well, then you can just go here. For example, let's say that you want to add, I don't know, Microsoft Edge. You go ahead and right click Microsoft Edge. Oh, it's already on there. Darn it, it's already on there. Okay, well, what's not on there? Cortana on there? No. Okay. I was going to say you wanted to add Cortana. Okay, you can go ahead and click Pin to Start. Go back up here. And you want to know something? There's Cortana. We'll go ahead and move Cortana over to Explore. There we go. Let's add some other things. No, I just add everything that isn't already on there. Pin to Start. 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 Sure, I can pin that to start too. Pin to start. Pin to start. Pin. Oh, no, no, no. Pin to start. Pin to start. That's already pin to start. Pin to start. No, no. Keep that pin to start. Settings. Pin to start. No, don't open Skype. Skype isn't even up anymore. Oh my god. Oh, well, Skype is already pinned to start anyway, so. Tips. It's already pinned to start. Video editor. Pin to start. Voice recorder. Pin to start. Weather. Pin to start. Windows accessories. Okay, we don't need to pin those things to start, but we do need to pin Windows security to start, because why not? That's already pin to start. That's not pin to start. And then your phone. Pin to start. Oh my god, we have a whole ton of things in there now. So yeah, this is basically just Windows 8 start menu, just on Windows 10. Alright, well, install. Now we just have to see if that saves. Anyways, I'll see you in 21H1. If not 21H2, if not 22H2, so, yeah. So, see you in a bit. And we spent 15 minutes and 30 seconds on that? That's crazy. Yeah, alright, see you in a bit. And we did it. Don't believe me? Think again. 21H1 is installed now, so what's new? Not much. I expect that Windows security thing update. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Right here is all you need to see for Windows 20, Windows 10 21H2.
21 each one. It's basically the exact same thing as 21 each 2, just the name of the version is different. I really need to start inserting the ISO before I unpause the video, you know? Anyways, 21 each 2 going in. Alright. We're now installing Windows 10. 21 each 2. So what do y'all think about Windows 10? I think it's pretty cool. Oh man. I think it's one of the better modern operating systems that you can get of Windows. But if I had to choose a different operating system that isn't Windows, Linux, not macOS. If y'all want me to try something on Linux, just let me know. Maybe I'll do something with it. And there's a lot of Linux distros out there in the world, so I wouldn't mind trying one. My goodness, this whole virtual machine is lagging like crazy. And I already know what it is. It's not because I have anything running in the background. It is not my memory. It's because I don't know why, but it doesn't like OBS being open. And I can minimize it all I want, but that doesn't do anything. So I don't really know why it's lagging so much. Like it's really like running insanely slow for me right now. I mean, you're gonna be seeing this full speed. I'm gonna be seeing this half. And I'm gonna see this like a quarter of the speed. It's literally frozen for me. I have to look at the OBS cam. Man. Yeah, it's still frozen for me. I can't even read that. It's literally frozen. Yeah, I wish I could see it, but I can't see anything. Yeah, I literally can't see anything. It's just way too small for me. I wish I could tell you what it is, but I just can't see it. Okay, it says 40%. Okay, I'm going to have to do this in 1080 on the OBS cam. It's not gonna fit my screen, unfortunately, but it should help me a little bit. Only my other monitor, the monitor that this thing is recording, can actually like catch up on what I'm doing here, but it doesn't want to because it wants me to be completely still, then wait, and eventually it'll catch up. Okay, there, it caught up, but now the cursor won't show. There is so much things wrong with this. You know why it won't show up? It's because I'm not even showing it on here, so you won't even see anything. Okay. Well, here it is. Alright, so now it finally caught up. So now I know, whenever it's frozen like that, just sit there for a little bit. Let it catch up. So it knows what you're trying to do. And then it'll just catch up to where it was. I guess that's just how things that are lagging works. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm sure y'all can hear that. There's a cat at my door. And a thing on my desk. Hey, get off my desk. Alright. Yes, I got the thing that was on my desk off the desk, but that cat is pressed out my door. And trust me, I can try to get that cat to leave my door, but I can never get him to go away. He just keeps coming back. I doubt this clock that's on OPS over here. Yeah, I doubt this thing is actually accurate right now because look at how laggy it is. If that's accurate to real time, I'm going to be amazed. Because if you were to see this, you can tell that the thing is not running in full speed. But it says 60 out of 60 FPS, so that's for output. So whenever it's in the recording, it's at 60 FPS. But for me currently, this thing's running at 15. So, yeah. Trust me, if you could see this right now, I would show you, but I would have to do that through editing, so maybe I'll do it. It's not running in full speed, I can already tell that. I can assure you with that one. And it could also be because I'm doing the upgrade stuff, and whenever I do this, yes, it does lag, no matter if I do it in recording or not. It does lag a lot. And that's because whenever it's doing this part, it uses more of the RAM than the storage and the CPU. So that RAM could be causing this whole thing. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do 21H2 and 22H2 off camera and then show you 22H2 when that finishes installing. Because, well, there's not really much different with 21H2 and 22H2. I mean, that I probably just skipped all these other ones and went straight to 22H2. Anyway, I guess 23H2. Alright, yeah, see y'all in a bit. Alright, and we are now here in Windows 10 22H2. What, don't believe me again? Fine, here, let me show you. We'll get that C22H2. So, we did have a little bit of an issue. In fact, we had two issues with this one. 2004 never installed, and 21H2 never installed. Because 21H1 did install, but whenever I went to 21H2, which took a really long time, it did not install because I installed with 21H2 and I went to check what version it was on, it was still on with 21H1, so yeah, that one never installed. Anyways, we got to where we were trying to get to on Windows 10. Now, we just have to do the final thing of this whole video. The whole purpose. Shut down Windows 10. Which should actually make this video run a little bit faster, at least to me. Because, oh, it did that, okay. Cool. Well, I already have the ISO loaded up for this one, so we can just go ahead and just power it on. Oh, you should probably click it first. Then press enter. And there it goes, but you're gonna see something kind of cool. Before it. It should happen about now. There it is. I mean, I have to admit that's pretty cool, right? It's Windows 11. I know this may look like Windows 10. And I can see why you would think that this is Windows 10. And I can really see why you would think that this is Windows 10. But don't worry, this is Windows 11. Like you'll see here in a couple seconds. If this thing wants to load any faster. Well, trust me, it's Windows 11, right? Look, watch, you'll see it. See? It's Windows 11. This is 21H2. Now, to some people, this may seem like it does not exist. Well, let me tell you something. It does exist. This is the first version of Windows 11, and barely anyone knows. Well, not barely, but not too many people know that this version of Windows exists. 22H2 was the... Well, yeah. Alright, well, we'll talk more whenever the OS is actually installed. So, well, like I said earlier, this is going to be just sped up. Yeah, and also, by the way, this took me days. Yeah, I think I started this, like, I don't know, like, February 9th? I think it was February 9th. Anyway, whatever day I had started this, it's February 13th now. So it took me days to finish and to get this thing even started. And now we're finally on Windows 11. It took me this long to get to Windows 11? Oh, Jesus. It took me a long time. Man, I really hope that we do not have to do another version of Windows that will take longer than this, because this has already been one of the longest times I've spent on a video. At all. Alright, well, I'll see y'all when when this is complete. Alright, yeah, see ya. Well, that sucks. How do I get past this? I think what I may have done was update to the latest version of Windows 11. I didn't want that. But I think that's what it did. There's obviously going to be no way I can verify this. Yeah. I can get to this screen though. Can I run WinVer through this? Yes. No, that's no, it's 21H2. Why won't it let me skip? It won't let me skip this. Hold on, we'll create one. Why did they not give you an option to do it at all? What the heck? I opened up settings. I opened settings somehow. Okay. We opened up settings. Email and accounts. Or you just make a or you just make an account. Oh, darn. I was hoping that would work. Sign options. Um, I don't know what to do. Default user is 0. That's oh. Um, that's not a great name. I mean, it has a local account. You just won't let you use it. If I click this, it's not going to do what you would think it would do. It's just going to make you use your school work account. But it's still going to use Microsoft. It's it's just not very fun. Clicking next won't do anything. The only thing that will get this to work is to do this. Shift F10. OOBE. I think it was this slash. And then bypass NRO. What this will do is it will bypass the network requirements, meaning that you don't have to have internet to get in. So now that we have that, we can go ahead and disable network. And the way you do that is you do this. Then you go to network adapter and you click now you disconnect it. Now there's no network. Now that there's no network, I didn't have to do that bypass thing. I didn't have to do that. I could have just restarted with no internet connected, or just disconnected the internet and then restarted it. Oh, I was gonna restart anyway then, but yeah. If you did that, then you can create a logo account. So United States. I don't have internet. Continue with limited setup. Here we go. And now we can go ahead and enter our name, ezOS. Create password? No. No, 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 no. No, I said no. No, and no. Accept. Just a moment. Hi. Getting things ready for you. This might take a few minutes. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, this really doesn't seem like Windows 11 21H2. This really doesn't seem like 21H2. Why is it lagging so much in the VM here? As for me, it is. Why does this always happen? It's every single time. It doesn't really make a lot of sense where like it just keeps doing this. I don't know why this just keeps happening. Probably because you're using 8 gigabytes of RAM. Unfortunately, we can't change it since it's already started. We can't even change the CPU. You can add a hard drive though, but we're not doing that. We're not reconnecting it. So it's just gonna ask me for a billion updates on the other ones. Orange are a little nicer, I guess. Still not the nicest, but it runs a little nicer. Setup. Oh, I heard the sound. I heard it. It was very quiet because the volume on my monitor is very low, but I heard it. I heard the little dun dun. I heard it. Windows 11 sounds are. They're pretty cool, I guess, but they're not really all that great. Windows 10 sounds are still better because the connecting a keyboard and disconnecting a keyboard goes on Windows 11 goes. Dun. On Windows 10, they do like three beep. They do like three little beeps. And on Windows 11, it's only two. And then whenever one fails, it's three. And on Windows 10, they're all three. So and I like that on Windows 10, where like whenever you disconnect something, it makes it seem like it's like sad. Right? It's just like where like the beeps get like the beeps start out high and they get low, you know? And then whenever they connect, they go from low to high. I thought that was kind of funny. That they did Windows 10. Windows 10 was a great operating system. Windows 8 though, eh. Depends on what you use it with for. If you're using it on like a tablet, and you're only doing things on it like just doing some basic stuff with it, then yeah, no, Windows 8's fine. But if you're doing things like a desktop computer and doing Windows 8, yeah, not really the greatest. Considering that if you're on a desktop computer, you might be doing other things. It just depends on what type of person you are. And yeah. It says it's 5:25 p.m. Oh, yeah, that's pretty late. Dang. I didn't think it was gonna be that late. But make sure you're ready to install. Yeah, you just checked your updates for like 20 minutes, dude. Come on. Not really though, but it was more like it was more like 2 minutes, but I'm just not very patient with this since I've been installing this thing for days, so I'm trying to get this done as fast as I can, but it's probably gonna come out like a couple days after this anyway. Man, this has a lot of trial and error in it. Man, just trying to do things and I have to stop recording, then I have to start recording again, then I have to stop recording because it gets too hot or something, you know. It's it's really stupid. I hope that I hope that one day I will be able to actually just record things and get them done quick. And I had to do this. I know that doing it on real hardware would be a lot faster and a lot less like this because they're a lot less resource heavy. I mean, I can do it, but the only reason why I'm not doing that is because Windows 8 doesn't support NVMe. Okay, fine, it does support NVMe, but there's a slight little issue with that. It doesn't support NVMe right off the start. You have to get it to work by getting a specific driver for it. And the reason why I'm not doing that is because drivers on Windows are not that simple. They are really difficult. And yeah, there's probably ISOs out there that just give you the thing you're looking for. And I could do that. I just figure it would be similar instead of having to restart this device over and over again to just then yeah, I just think it's easier to do it in a virtual machine rather than doing it all on real hardware because doing things on real hardware these days are very easy to do. But things with older operating systems on newer hardware is not that simple. It is not that easy to do. Because while you can technically do it, it's still not the fastest way to install an operating system. Because if you have modern hardware and you're installing a older operating system onto it for some reason, well, not everything's gonna work right away. You can get a blue screen, you can get it to fail, you can get it to just show a black screen if you're on Linux. And if you're trying a Mac on these type of systems, um, you should try hacking it because you'd have to do that anyway because like you can't install macOS to like a Windows machine or something. You can only do that through a virtual machine, which is why VirtualBox exists. You can do it on VirtualBox. You just have to hack it. Because the thing about VirtualBox is, yes, it does support Mac, but it doesn't support actually using Mac. It supports specific versions of Mac OS, and without hacking it, it's not going to support the versions that you try to give it to. That you try to give it. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. No, it does support those versions, but you have to hack it through the command prompt in order to actually do it. Because if you don't, it'll just fail. It won't fail to boot, because yes, it will boot, but then it'll just cause a kernel panic as soon as you try to do anything. And then to get it to not do that, you have to go to the command prompt and do it that way. But yeah, that's macOS on VirtualBox right there. I might make a video on that. Let me know if you want to see that. Anyways, I'm gonna stop recording here so that way this can finish faster. And well, yeah, I'll just see you guys whenever this darn thing finishes. Alright, yeah, see you in a bit. Alright, Windows 11 22H2. You can see right there, see 22H2. Now moving on to 23H2. And 24H2, then 25H2. Oh, I heard it again. Alright, well, yeah, that all I was doing there was just opening all the apps and seeing on what happens if you do. And yeah, it wasn't happy. Alright, well, I will see you after this. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna cut this whole thing out. So I'm probably just gonna stop recording here so that way this can get done faster. But yeah. The only reason why I'm doing that for this is because it's just really slow and I don't want y'all to have to deal with all this. Just sped up. Plus it'll be a lot easier to edit if I do it this way. So yeah. Alright, well I will see y'all in a bit. Goodbye for now. And I hope you all enjoy this video. Anyways, yeah, see ya. Alright. And here's Windows 11 23H2. And you can see that right there. 23H2. Okay. Well, what can you do in 23H2? Not much, that's for sure. Yeah, there's not really much to 23H2, huh? Do I know what it is still in 23H2? Here, I'll whisper it to you. It still has uh, it still has a thing to do the bypass stuff, you know? It still has the bypass thing. Yeah, it still has the bypass stuff. You can still bypass the requirements through the command prompt. You can in 25H2, that's for sure. You can in 24H2 as well. I think. I don't know. I haven't used 24H2 in a long time. Anyways, what can you do in 23H2? There's not a lot. I mean, you can get to all apps and you can view all the apps. Cortana's installed? Well, it's a lot better than Copilot, that's for sure. Copilot's insane, dude. Oh, right, you had to sign into Cortana. That's literally the exact same app that they used on Windows 10. I remember that app whenever I was using Windows 10 one time. I went to use set up Cortana, and that's exactly how it looked. That's kind of funny. They just called it Solitaire Collection. Huh. Didn't they name this something else? Or was it really just named No, it was... Yeah, no, that's what it was called. Microsoft Solitaire Collection. Why is it called Solitaire Collection now? Huh. I never realized that they changed the name. Oh, well, yeah, no wonder why it's so easy. It's because it's on easy. Darn it, I was going to do this on hard difficulty. But alright, I guess we're doing it on hard, unfortunately. Well, wait, no. I was going to do this on Grandmaster, but we're doing this on easy, not hard. Okay, listen, man, I need a jack, a 5, or a 3. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that one too. Okay, I know I said I needed a jack, but not that kind, okay? I'll take that 5. Normally I wouldn't, but I did, so. Ha! Alright, 3 goes there. Seriously? I know how to play this, man. And we're playing this on the easiest difficulty. You don't tell me how to play the game on easy difficulty. Oh, how did I not realize that before? And also, I can go there. That goes there. This goes over here. Why did it give me easy difficulty? Why couldn't it have given me anyone else? Like anything else I meant. Like, come on, man. Easy difficulty is too easy. Darn it. It was on. It had the 3 of clubs and I didn't get it. Yeah, you can't put that anywhere. Darn it. No. Okay, that's it I can use. 9. I need a 9 now. Oh my god, why is it lagging again? Dude, it's literally lagging for me again. It does this too many times, dude. Okay, there. My frames are finally back, dude. This thing was running at like very little FPS. Wait a minute. Why would I do that if I can do this? There we go. Too easy. Alright, we get Task Manager now? Finally. Unfortunately, this is the... Oh. Never mind, this is the older version. You would get the older version in... You would get the older version of Task Manager in 21H2, but unfortunately they didn't have it in... Oh god, that is screen tearing. I mean, I know why it's doing that. It's because I don't have the drivers for this thing, but I don't care. I'm not getting any of the drivers. The drivers on this, for this, I mean, like, it's not that difficult to get. I can go and get it. I just don't want to. Wait, hold up, wait, how much of the CPU is this thing using? How much RAM? It's using about 2 gigabytes of the RAM, and it's only utilizing about 2%. Oh, this is fine, dude. Why is it running so badly then? There's NVMe, there's a system disk, and there's page file. There's an SSD, 512 gigabytes. Still about 2 gigabytes. Why is this running so bad then? This is not even, it's not even using that much of the resources on this thing, dude. I guess it would make a lot of sense for... Huh. For some reason, the fans are going insane, but it's blowing out cold air. Huh. Alright then. I think it's trying to trick me, because, I mean, like, well, y'all can't really see this. But I don't think you can. But we can, oh my god. I don't know if you can see this right now, but my goodness, this is running very badly. Yeah, this system is definitely trying to trick me here. Okay, let's just go ahead and move on to 24HD before the system dies. Then we can finally move on to 25H2, then we can finally just end this video. It's not because I want to, it's because I don't want this thing to just kill itself. Because it definitely wants to do that. I can sense that this thing really wants to do that. It really wants to just die right here. I mean, I don't blame it. I mean, like, do you see what I'm doing to this thing? Well, I'm gonna quickly check the performance of what we're doing here on the host system. And it seems that we are using a lot of the CPU. We're about half utilization of the CPU. Oh, yeah, nope, I found the reason. Um, we're utilizing about 14.3 gigabytes out of my 16 gigabytes of RAM. Because 14.8 gigabytes of that is usable for some reason. So, that's just great. That's wonderful. You love to see it, right? You love to see it. Oh, dear God. This is doing weird things. Yeah, I think I may have found why it's running so bad. Alright. We're gonna shut down the virtual machine. There we go. It's gonna slowly become more and more usable. Just I just have to give it a little bit. My goodness, dude, this thing is like it's lagging so much for me for some reason. I don't know if it's just OBS is open, which at this point could be the reason on why. But it's just, is this still open? No, it's shut down. Why is it still running so badly? Oh, maybe it's Microsoft Edge. No, maybe it's just that I clicked. Alright, turning a little bit better. Let's lower these. Let's lower this stuff. 496. 2 Alright. Let's try it with this. Power on this virtual machine. Now we're going to be using 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is half the amount of last time, and we're using 4 cores, and we're using 2 gigs of VRAM, and we're using just a lot less resources than last time because we're using about half of everything. So yeah, half of the VRAM, half the RAM, half the CPU. Was that it? Yeah, I guess that was. Alright. But you wanna know something? I also realized something. This isn't using HDMI like how you would expect it to, right? It's not even using DisplayPort. Because if you notice when we get the drivers for it, you wanna know what it says? VMware SVGA. That's that's not what you would see these days. You wouldn't see SVGA being used on modern systems. SSD one's running Windows 11 23 too. Or running Windows 11 at all. Not even running Windows 10. Yeah, that's right. People still run Windows 10. And it's no longer supported. And from how they do it is through extended support. Yeah, you could get that, and I got it, but then I switched to Windows 11 days after. So yeah, I guess I didn't really get to keep that, did I? I can give it back to me though. I can. So yeah, if I ever want to use Windows 10 again, which I don't know, maybe. I mean, it only does run better than Windows 11 does on this here, I have to say. I mean, this thing meets the requirements for Windows 11. It it like it definitely meets the requirements. I mean, it has 16 gigabytes of RAM, while Windows 11 only needs 4. It has 4 cores. Actually, no, it has 8 cores in this one. So it has 8 cores. So, yeah. Windows 11 only needs 2. Um, Windows 10 only needs what? I think you can run with at least 1 core. Windows 10 it came out back in 2015, so I wouldn't blame it for working with only 1 core. But I think they recommended 2 cores. Um, let's see. What else did oh yeah. This thing also has 2.8 gigahertz when Windows 11 needs 1 gigahertz. What else does this thing have? Oh yeah, it has 8 gigs of VRAM when Windows 11 doesn't even need a GPU at all. Yeah, we're still on the point where Windows doesn't require a GPU, but they recommend having a GPU because the reason why they recommend having a GPU is just, well, not all CPUs have integrated graphics. And the ones that don't have integrated graphics, well, you would expect to be needing a GPU. Or else you would just get no video out entirely. That's why people used systems with a Pentium 4 back in the day because they had integrated graphics. And it was pretty good back then. That was one of the best CPUs, but now the best CPU that people use these days is, well, it's kind of a lot. I mean, there's the Ryzen 9 9950X 3D. That one's a good one. Unfortunately, this computer doesn't have it. This computer has like a Ryzen 5 first, like 1000 series. No, 2000 series. Yeah, which I know is very obsolete now, but it was pretty affordable. So yeah. Oh, frick! I just forgot about something. Tomorrow I have to do that thing. So yeah. Alright, I'll have to see what I can find for that. It may end up coming out a little late because I have not really done anything for that. And I'm being serious, by the way. I did not plan anything for that at all yet. I was hoping that I could. Gosh darn it. Alright, I'll have to do something for that. I was wanting to do something a little earlier than that, then do it on that day. But alright. I mean, maybe I could do this on Valentine's Day. Maybe. Where's my cursor? What? Bro, the cursor's gone. It's not even showing up on the. Oh, I see it. I see the cursor. Oh my god, I see the cursor. It's moving so slowly though. This is with half everything. How is it running so much worse now? Alright, well, I'm just trying to get up to 25 H2. I don't even care right now. I'm just going to install 24 H2, then install 25 H2. And then I'll see you on 25 H2. Because this is just bad. Alright, yeah, I'll see you whenever 25 issue finally installs. Man, this has gone horribly wrong. Alright. Well, yeah, it's been days. I know. It's been a lot of days. You wanna know something? What? So, as you can see, let me go here. We're on 24H2. Um, I swear this works, dude. Listen, so I've spent many days trying to get this thing to work here. Yeah, it was not going to work. If it just works now, I'm going to hate this thing. Because as you can see, we're not on the internet because I've tried everything. I've tried restarting the device restarting the VM multiple times. And you wanna know what happened? Nothing. Just kept saying Windows 11, and that's all it would say, and then it was never load, so I went, okay, fine, I'll go ahead and just close it, then I'll try reopening it, and then that didn't work. So then I even reinstalled 24H to go and see if that would work, and yeah, no, that didn't do anything. So then I went, okay, fine, I'll turn off the internet so that I can't update at all, because it just kept freezing at 46%. And then this happens. Why? Why did it take that long? It took it took so many days. It took weeks to get the thing to 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 even get to this point. And I guess we're now doing 25H2 now. Oh goodness. This is going to be really annoying if this just works. I mean, it's just shaking your PC. It's probably going to take a really long time since you're not on the internet. But we'll see what happens. It doesn't seem to be very happy with the fact that I'm probably recording this. Huh. Alright, well, I gotta go. So, anyway, I'll see you guys if this installs. Anyway, see ya. Well, see ya in a bit. Well, we're back. I haven't checked yet if this is 25H2. So let me check that. No, I can never be too sure. Oh, see it? I see it. It's 25H2 on it. I don't know if y'all can see it. I hope y'all can see it. But yeah, it's just 25H2. So, alright. That's Windows 11. Well, now all I have to do is just hope that Windows 12 doesn't come out anytime soon. Anyway. Oh, alright then, well, we did it. We got 25H2 working. After many weeks of trial and error. Now what I want to do is we're going to go and turn this back off. I'm just kidding. No, we're going to do this. We're going to open this. Going to go to network. Connect it. Okay. And the reason why we're doing that is so that we elaborate. Okay. Now we can go here. And you remember back in Windows 10 when we created our own theme, right? Yeah, I think you already know what we're doing. Yeah, that's right. We're... Jesus, man. Just let me get to the... Bruh. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and go get the ezOS logo. ezOS 1980. Don't question why I named it that. That's just what I named it. Because I feel like it. And then what we can do is we can just go ahead and just steal this. Sure, go ahead and save it there. Oh, we can right click. I don't know if it'll allow me to make my own theme, but either way, I'm going to make one. I don't know if it'll let me save my theme, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Themes. Okay, so yeah, you can create your own theme. Okay, so background, picture, browse photos, downloads, that one. Okay, go back into themes. Color will not be blue, purple. Okay, back, save. ezOS theme, aka OST, because everything else that's not lowercase would not be a part of that, so it would just be OST. Yeah, not to be mistaken with OST for original soundtrack or anything. No, no. Well, that would do it. But now we have to go to start. Uh, huh. We'll go for more pins. Why not? So most used apps. Sure, why not? That's pretty much everything we can really turn on. No, because we also have folders. Okay. Alright, perfect. Now we can go back here. Go to taskbar. Again, turn everything that we can turn on. Sure, go and turn that one on too. I think I like it more on the left. I'm gonna hide the taskbar, sure, why not? When taskbar is full, no, always. Oh, Jesus. Alright then. Show flashing on taskbar apps. I don't think I want to show that, but whatever. Other system tray icons. Like I said, turn on everything that I can. Alright, well, now all I have to do is again, turn on everything that I can. So we gotta go here. Okay, turn that one on. Oh, alright, well, that's all I can turn on. Go back to personalization, go back to taskbar, go back down to notifications, and just have everything get turned on. Well, gaming, game bar. Wow, is everything already turned on? I think everything's already turned on in here. Huh, okay. Back to personalization. Wait, no, back to gaming we go. Captures. Record what happened. Sorry, your PC doesn't meet the hardware requirements for captures. Very cool. Okay, back to gaming. Game mode. It's already on. I wonder what would happen if we were to turn that off. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Accessibility. Text cursor magnifier. How do we have the narrator on? Yeah, I was gonna make this thing really annoying. Complete guide's narrator. So, wait, does narrator not work then?
Setting time and language, 8 of 12 level 1, selected. Narrator updates window, next, button, narrator window,
What the fuck's
narrator
gonna
window
happen?
heading level 1, scan, welcome to narrator. This is narrator home, where you can get help, exiting.
Shut him up. He just shut the dude up. Oh, he just turned him off. Okay. Well, I guess that was very helpful. And that was gonna get annoying if I were to actually set that up. No. Filter keys. I really don't like filter keys. Anyway. I just want to see on what we have here. So, filter keys. Yeah. Ignore quick keystrokes, slow keys. No. But yeah, that's filter keys, and I really don't like that. Toggle keys. Play a sound when you press caps, num, or scroll lock. That sounds really annoying. I just didn't turn that on. But why did you turn this off? Oh, so if you click no, you just turned it off. Okay, so toggle keys. Alright, I'm gonna turn on scroll lock in. What? Uh, What in the world? Uh, um, caps lock? I I don't understand. I'm clicking scroll lock, I'm clicking num lock. I'm clicking all of them. Nothing. What do you mean? Okay, whatever. Jesus, okay, starting to lag again, but that's fine. Windows update. You're up to date. That's not what 24H she said, but you know, whatever. Ethernet 0 connected. Cool. It's all here with Microsoft account. So it's not with a Microsoft account, it's just with Microsoft account. Very cool. Recommended settings. Oh, this was just in keyboard. Unrun access keys. Sure, why not? I know that for y'all, you aren't going to really see this. You see it running this poorly. But yeah, it's not running very good. Cameras. Add a network camera. Do they allow that? Huh. Anyway, let's undo that. And let's go ahead and open the start menu. So I clicked the Windows key. Uh, hello. Start menu, are you there? Start menu. I clicked the Windows key and it finally did something. Okay, finally. Alright, now that we're here in the start menu, we can go ahead and do some gaming. Okay, things are. Why did this have to update? Anyway, see if. Okay, I really should not game on this currently because it is running very bad again. My goodness, dude, it's running so badly again. Should I Oh my god, dude. It's alright, well, I'm just going to go ahead and just. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do something. Alright, I will be back. Hey, SI will be back. Alright, I am back again. Alright, we can go ahead and try gaming on this now. I know the rules, I know what to do. I was planning to put that, you know what, whatever. Bruh. Anyway. I don't have anywhere to put that. My goodness, man. How did that happen? That was not in the game the last time I played it. Okay. My goodness, dude, the audio is so delayed. I'm sure y'all are going to get this full speed. I'm getting this like at least 50% speed. That's just what this feels like to me. The start mode, okay, I don't care. Shut up. I said I know the rules. You don't have to tell me the rules. As I said, no, I don't. I know the rules, man. Shut up. Microsoft. Anyways. Okay. Okay. Oh, darn it. I could use that. Well, I never said I was good at the game, and yet this is on easy. How is it taking you about 3 minutes? I usually complete this in around, like, I don't know, 1 minute. Now it's past. It's almost been, like, 3 times that. Well, now it has been about 3 times that. Um, I don't know why I'm so confused on what to do here. I'm just now noticing that. I really suck at this game. Oh, I can go there now. How did it take me this long to finally get to where I am? This shouldn't have taken me this long. Don't you dare take me lost. Oh, no. Well, that's not very fun. Well, I didn't lose. I can still do something. Oh, yeah, you know, I know what I can do. Yeah, I would do it. Oh, I can go and move. Wait a minute. There we go. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Um, um, can you just make sure I didn't lose already? Um, so I need. Well, that was easy. I don't lose now, did I? No. Oh, that would probably be why. That should not have taken that long. Okay, anyway. That was the Windows. What did I call it? Ultimate Upgrade Saga. Kind of. Not really what it should be called. I don't know. It's been weeks, alright. Anyways, that's where I'm going to end this video here. That took way too freaking long, dude. Way too freaking long. It should not have taken this long to install this. But you can't blame me. I already told you why it took this long. It's because Windows 11 24H2 was not wanting to install Windows 11 25H2 for some reason. But yeah, I had to do a clean install to even get remotely close to being able to do it. So technically it's not a full upgrade for Windows 11, but it's the closest we're gonna get here, so not going to really do much about that. Anyways, I will see you later. Yeah, I will see you again soon. This is a long video, not as long as the first one that I made, which was like nearly 5 hours. This one is going to be about 3 hours, so uh, I really hope y'all enjoy. But anyway, see ya. I hope you enjoy the intro and the outro that I made. Yeah, that's right. Made an intro and an outro. New ones, not basic. New ones. Anyway, see ya.